My name is Mehri Danielpour, and I was born in Iran and came to the States as a little girl with my family. I got involved in sculpture when I was about 18 when I went to Italy and just absolutely fell in love with sculpture. I was already studying art, but it was just painting. But when I saw the sculptures in Italy, it was like falling in love. I've been doing it professionally now for over 50 years. You know, most people don't realize exactly how a bronze is cast. I, as a sculptor, work in clay. When the clay piece I feel is finished, we take it to a foundry if we want to do it in bronze. First, you make a rubber mold. Then, in this rubber mold goes a liquid wax. When the wax cools off, comes out, let's say it's a portrait bust, comes out, we clean it up, and a second mold has to be put over the wax, which is a one-piece mold. And this one has a porcelain base. The melting of the wax comes out. That's why they call it the lost wax process. And in its place goes the liquid bronze. And when the bronze cools off, they break the porcelain wax and out comes the raw bronze. Then we have to chase it and clean it and make sure it's in perfect shape. And then we work on the patina. The patina is not a paint. It's used with chemicals and a torch. Each chemical makes a different color. And that's how it's done. It's so amazing. Sometimes a small piece can happen in a week. Sometimes it'll take a month. A portrait bust, the person will sit for 3 to 4 sittings of about an hour and a half. So they can talk, they can be doing their work at their desk, and it's the best way for me because I really can capture their personality. And then after the clay is done, of course, it takes about 6 weeks for the casting process. So sometimes I get an inspiration, like we had been to Cirque du Soleil, and I was so touched by these young girls of 13, 14 that were gymnasts, and they were phenomenal, and they were costumed, and I thought, you know, I do so many serious pieces. Why don't I do something fun? And that's when we did the Cirque series. Other times, I may have a dream about something, and I wake up and jot it down and start working on it. One of my favorites is Liberation, and that was done quite a few years ago when the Persian Revolution first happened and all the women were put back in their veils. I had done a series of veiled women, and that series was sold out. And this piece is called Liberation, where she has shed the chador, which is the veil. The escape was done for the hurricane victims of 1928 in Florida. And it's called escape, but it could be escape from anything. I mean, you look at the world situation now, and the people escaping from their countries. And that piece just took me 1 week to do, and it's probably my masterpiece. There's dawn and dusk. Dawn, of course, represents the beginning of a day, hopefully a wonderful day. And dusk is the end of the day when you're tired and weary. That's the opposite. Then we have the 3 wishes, which is the genie, like Aladdin and the genie with his 3 wishes. And then it has a companion piece, which I don't have in the house, which is the flying carpet, but it will be in the exhibit.